The mailman is outside and Bentley's greeting him now. I'm going to go ahead with the video. I'm very protective of Bentley, you know. I mean, when he goes outside, I go outside with him. And I watch out for him to make sure he's safe and secure out there. Once I saw a raccoon. It had crazed eyes and big teeth, and it was lurking behind the rose bush. I thought it could be a big problem for my Bentley, so I always go out to protect Bentley. I care about my dog. He is my child. You know, I did a video on iReporter today. It was about Obama speaking at the University of Notre Dame. And I said in that I was very proud of my president for his going there, knowing the opposition that he would face. I was very proud of the students, the graduates, those who taught them well for the respect they showed our president, even though their views are very contrary. There's a group, though, that I am not proud of, and that is those that protest. You see, I don't understand, I really don't, what they think they will gain by their rowdy behavior. Do they think that my ideas are going to change? Do they think that any baby's lives will be saved by their bizarre and weird behavior? I don't think it does much good. What really does the good is talking. And that's what President Obama was talking about. We have to talk together, and that's very hard to do, especially on things like this. On that video, somebody wrote a comment, and the comment equated the abortion of a life, of a human life, to my smoking. I could not believe that they could equate the taking of a human life to my tossing a cigarette onto the street. You know, it's that lack of respect of life that distresses me the most in this issue of abortion. I know we don't all agree. I know I was criticized because I said perhaps maybe a condom would be in order, and immediately a letter came, a comment that said, well, Catholic teachings, blah, blah, blah. I wasn't talking to Catholics. You see, Catholics are not supposed to have sex outside of marriage. I don't know how the rest of you deal with this, but we consider that to be a sin. So, speaking to those that are not Catholic, and not expecting that those of you who are not Catholic will follow our catechism, I suggested the use of a condom. So, where do we go from here? Before I forget, Rogue Rogers, my most prolific and I think best comment writer of all, because he always writes such good things of my videos. I hope he's not for abortion, because if he is, it probably won't get a nice comment from him today, but I think he's probably opposed to that. Anyway, I said I would mention him, and George, I really appreciate your comments, even though I'm neglected. Always edit this part of the video out. I have no idea. Why are you editing things when you do everything in one take, Jer? It's the land of make-believe. That is YouTube. No, I appreciate that, and I do notice it, and I keep I keep having to cut these things down because they're too long. I won't cut that out this time. It's in there. There, one for George. I'm just thinking though, there are so many people that would be great and loving parents to a child, and we make adoption so difficult. I think it's because our society is a tad paranoid. Not only do we make it difficult, but we make it very expensive. How we put a price on human life, that bothers me. You know, when somebody sells a baby, they can go to jail. But these adoption agencies, they sell babies all the time, and they never go to jail. There are so many people that want children and cannot have children. It seems terribly wrong to abort children when they're wanted. We take them when they're the most vulnerable, when they're most dependent. I just don't understand people sometimes. I mean, the difference in thought between somebody who thinks it's a matter of choice, for their pleasure, that they can have sex and do it just for fun. I understand that. I thought about sex once. We won't go there. I'm not perfect. I wish I was. I'm not. But I would think when it comes to something as precious as a human being's life, we would have more care and more concern. Anyway, these thoughts are on my mind this day, if you will excuse me.